12 huge EastEnders spoilers for next week, the 24th of July to the 27th of July 2023. 1. Keanu gets devastating news. Distraught, Keanu desperately seeks ways to get Peggy back, and Martin warns Sharon that Keanu has approached Eve's friend to wage a legal battle. Keanu is heartbroken to hear that, unless Peggy is in the country, he'll have to fight through the Portuguese courts, which could take years. Broken, Keanu goes to see Karen, who puts the idea in his head that someone in the house helped Lisa. He thinks it's Martin and throws him out. 2. Martin struggles with Stacy's secret cam work. Martin and Stacy plan a romantic rendezvous at the allotments, until she realizes she's double booked with her client. Martin tries to make out he's fine with this and encourages Stacy to take the date to earn money. As he looks after the kids downstairs, the reality of the situation hits Martin when he overhears Stacy flirting and rushes out of the house. 3. Suki makes a discovery. Kathy is incandescent to learn Suki will be going on her honeymoon after Rocky lost it in a poker game with Nish. Suki still thinks Nish planned it all as a big romantic gesture, until Kathy and Rocky tell her the truth. Suki is left humiliated and is grateful when Kathy consoles her. 4. Howie supports Kim. Kim tells a saddened Patrick and Howie that the Kimfluencer is gone and she's just a broken woman. Desperate to support her, Howie gives Kim a pep talk about how strong she's being and reassures her that therapy will help her heal. Howie convinces Kim to go live online and speak to her fox cubs, but she's full of trepidation. 5. Martin tries to support Stacy. Stacy is disappointed that Martin left the house suddenly, as they had plans. Jean bumps into Martin outside and they both admit they struggle with Stacy's cam work. Martin resolves to get over it and asks Stacy to meet him at Walford East for dinner. There, they discuss Martin's housing issue and agree he'll move in with the Slaters temporarily. 6. Kathy gets revenge on Nish. Nish and Rocky are horrified to find Suki and Kathy playing poker in the Vic. The stakes get higher when the Greek cruise is put on the table, but Nish arrogantly thinks Suki will beat Kathy. However, Suki loses, and Kathy reclaims her honeymoon. 7. Alfie gets a stroke of luck. Freddie tries to encourage a dejected Alfie to use the power of positive thinking to turn his work fortunes around. Having been repeatedly by Walford employers, Alfie is thrilled to learn he'll be working at the bookies, after their first choice of candidate failed to show up. 8. Martin and Stacy reach an understanding. When an innocent conversation about dessert at dinner triggers Martin to snap, Stacy realizes he's not okay with her cam work after all. She leaves the restaurant and Martin heads to the Vic to drown his sorrows, and later starts a fight. Worried about him, Stacy decides to tell Martin exactly what happens during her secret cam dates, in the hope it will put his mind at rest. As they talk at the war memorial, Theo overhears their conversation and gets angry to hear them theorize that he's some sad, old man. 9. Kim attends her therapy session. Kim is broadcasting live, but Howie tries to get her to log off so they can go to her therapy appointment. When Howie explains that he's called her doctor and rearranged her session, Kim admits she's cancelled it. She eventually agrees to attend after all, but is full of bluster in front of Dr. Anwar, until she eventually starts to open up about her issues. 10. Alfie's new job gets off to a bad start. Alfie gets on the wrong side of his new boss Olga on his first day at the bookies. He manages to turn it around by getting Freddie and Patrick to stage a mock fight that he resolves, impressing her. 11. Anna hatches a plan. Alfie gets on the wrong side of his new boss Olga on his first day at the bookies. He manages to turn it around by getting Freddie and Patrick to stage a mock fight that he resolves, impressing her. 12. Kim makes a decision. Kim wrongly assumes he doesn't like the new version of herself, but Howie insists it's only because he's worried that she's vulnerable and people can be nasty online. Afterwards, Kim resolves to be more real on her channel.
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Soát Spoiler. Trong video này chúng tôi đã tiết lộ các bạn 14 tình tiết mới nhất bộ phim EastEnders sẽ diễn ra trong tuần tới từ ngày 10 đến ngày 13 tháng 4 năm 2023. Điều gì sẽ xảy ra ở Workforce? Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo.